Hello good people, welcome along to Sport Like It Is. I brought a whole troop of my finest friends along with me. Ben, Andy,
Hello.
Sport Billy from Neisner. We've got him on Twitter sensation, can you believe it? And the future is back in the corner over there. How you doing, Rich?
Yeah, good. Been a busy week.
We're in Fiji. Well, we're not actually in Fiji. We didn't have the budget to go to Fiji, but we're pretending we're in Fiji.
Close though, we have pineapple slices. Same thing really.
Close enough. And lemon.
Off to New Zealand we go, boys. This weekend, lots of, as he called them, cracking fixtures to
Yeah, there
look
really
forward
is,
to. What are you looking forward to the most? Apart from the bot game, of course.
To be totally selfish, I'm looking forward to Georgia hurting England. Have you seen the size of those guys?
Big lads.
They look like they've been like shoveling fish since the age of 2. They're big, set, thick kind of guys. And England has been onto a flash. That game, okay, England's going to win it, but the other ones are much closer. The ones you were talking about earlier.
Argentina, Romania, Santiago Phelan. What a name for the coach. Seriously, that is, I mean, that's an awesome name. Santiago Phelan, are you joking?
Sounds like a soccer stadium.
Exactly.
About as Argentinian as you get.
Romania had a good one against the Scots last weekend. Who's coming out on top there? The lumpy Argentine forwards or the kind of exuberant?
I don't think Romania are going to Romania for very long.
Oh my God, you didn't mention he's serious. He's from Neisner, if you had noticed.
Yeah, but I'm with them. I think Argentina definitely should walk this game fairly comfortably.
But it's strange not seeing Argentina with a recognised kicker for I think the first time.
Was it 3 out of 12 kicks in that game was just woeful.
Yeah, and it's not the ball. The ball's been used since November.
And it's not the windy conditions that they played in a meat factory last week.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Totally. Wales Samoa, fellas. Warren Gatland, our favourite son.
Yeah. Well, if you watch those Nuggets, they play a hard game, but it's not very structured. I think Wales have enough about them. They're going to basically take them, maybe by 6 points, maybe 7.
I think Samoa will give them a good run there. I mean, you look through Fiji, and you don't know, you can't pronounce too many of those names, and you don't know them either.
I don't think I know a single player.
But, you look through the Samoan team. There's a lot of recognisable names there.
Yeah, a Tui Lucky guy on the wing.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Wow.
And France, Canada, lads. Canada were brilliant versus Tonga last week. Awesome. Yeah. And Le Rendezvous is coming up in, 8-9 days now against New Zealand, so they're getting ready for that.
Where have you finding these names from?
Le Rendezvous. Come on, man.
I thought he was a French player.
That sounds like the kind of bar that Mike Tindall will go to when in France.
Hang on, we're getting to Mike Tindall. Anyway, Springboks this weekend. We got France staying, defending that inside centre channel because we're assuming that these guys are going to try and knock lumps out of us. We've talked about that in the past. Would you have rather had him at 15, maybe slotted Pat Lambie in there, or Pat Lambie at 10 instead of Morne Steyn? What's going on in the back line, fellas?
I think another way to look at it is like Jean de Villiers is actually quite average nowadays. He doesn't really have any sort of impetus. He doesn't get the penetration. His defence is obviously good. I mean,
kind of like you at the moment. No penetration.
Yeah, I'm going to throw on
smooth operator. Jeez, can we have him back again, please?
So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with France at 12. Lambie's a decent at 15. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't think switch it around too much. I mean, you look at Lambie. I mean, most of the rugby that he's played is at fly half or at fullback. So I don't know why you really want to go and shuffle it around too much more than it has to be.
Impeccable discipline for a 21-year-old. He's younger than me.
He's actually younger than you. That's the second guy in rugby history.
So we're going to lose by 30 then? Is that what you're saying?
No. I think he turns 21 while he's in New Zealand. Yeah, he's probably young.
Apparently, Andy Cap tells me you're into my class.
Andy Capistani, he'd love to tell you that. The postman, eh? Anyways, Bakkies Boyta, he can play through a niggle, can't he? That's what Peter de Villiers said today.
Yeah, there's something dodgy there. I mean, the reports coming back from New Zealand on Tuesday where that Bakkies was pretty much on his deathbed.
Never walking.
Never.
You'll
never.
Have to see the same guy Jaco van der Westhuizen and saw.
Whoever started that rumours and a whole lot of crap.
Yeah, no, well done. You edited yourself there. Right, nice one. And Odwin Ngani gets his chance. I thought he was on a fishing trip. Well, we all thought that.
Yeah, he was going to carry bags. I mean, we decided this before the tournament that was going to be his primary role. And
but a corner's got a World Cup medal. He's got to get one. So, throw it out there, see what he can do on that flank.
Francois Hougaard, I mean, after what he did last week,
Hougaard's unlucky.
I think that he'd maybe get a start there.
Yeah, that's Dwarf.
I mean, Uplum, he's got the X factor. What they told me about Odwa is he's got the Z factor, as in zzz, go to sleep.
What, you or him?
Him.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, anyway, guys, prediction time. Springboks, are we going for a big win or are we going for a narrow win? If it is narrow. If it is narrow, we've got some worrying to
Yeah, I don't think we actually like winning big. I think it's our vibe any day. If we can beat the guys by 40 or beat them by 4, we'll probably just come out with like an 8-point cushion. No, we'll definitely win, but I don't think they're going to go crazy.
What are we going to get out of the game, guys?
Bruises.
Yeah,
Apart from
if we can
bruises.
get through the game without injuries and a
that's-
win, we'll be happy.
That's key.
But I mean, if we look back at the last World Cup against Fiji, the bench made a huge impact, and I think that's going to be the same one.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at that game with the bench, it was literally a second string side, all the tourists that were selected for the starting 15, and then the bench had to make the impact
All
at
the
20
others.
all at some point. Would do
The
that.
funny thing this time around is the guys on the bench are considered second choice by Peter de Villiers, but first choice by most of us.
Yeah.
You look at Hooghart, Alberts,
Bismarck.
Oh,
Bismarck.
Willem Alberts. Oh, I love the man. Can't find fault with him. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Incredible. I mean, it really is one of the best benches that I've seen for a box side for a while.
Yeah.
And Flo, of course. Flo can do the
Yeah,
other bit
well, they
job.
say he'll come in for Johan Miller if Miller doesn't pass his late fitness test. But
Game of the weekend, though, so we're all going for a Springbok win. Australia Ireland, what a cracker! Seriously, guys.
Yeah.
James O'Bieber is back for
Yeah, back.
Digby Ioane.
Ioane with a dodgy thumb.
Dodgy thumb, yeah.
Yeah, I think Aussie's going to whip him, huh? By 25 at least.
I'd love to see Brian O'Driscoll just run one of those angles one more time. He's got to do it. It's his swan song. The guy is just such a legend.
yeah,
Richard?
Yeah, also Aussies to win big. I don't think they're going to put up much of a fight against them. I think they've just got way too much firepower for them.
And it'll be their first win at Eden Park for 311 years. Yeah, so big game all around, really.
If you're partial to the odd spot of dwarf tossing, Mike Tindall, the rag, the sun in the UK, reporting that he was done kissing and stroking some women while throwing the odd dwarf. Anybody partial to that?
So it's just like
Bounce.
your night out, except for the kissing and stroking.
Yeah, just throwing the odd dwarf.
well, the big talk about visiting Queensland was that the jet boating is fantastic, but apparently the motor boating is as good.
Future, you'd never get caught in that compromising situation,
Or
eh?
at least not have the photos taken of it, you know?
Yeah, schoolboy era.
That's
You've
cool,
got no
yeah.
chance now with everybody holding a BlackBerry and iPhone. Anyways, guys, if you're partial to the odd bit of dwarf tossing, get in touch with us, sportlikeItis@gmail.com, and we have a website,
Nice.
slii.co.za. Come and chat to us, let us know your thoughts, and on Twitter, @Team SLII. Get in touch with us. From the future, say goodbye.
Cheers, bye-bye.
Ben
So it seems.
and Andy, hopefully you'll be back soon, mate.
I'll give it a go.
Safe travels back to Neisner. Get in touch with us, people. Thank you very much for watching. Whose phone was that?